Here's week 5 of the vitamin deficiency recovery. How's it going, guys? Corey the Random Guy here with you today. Today we are going to update you guys on week 5 of the vitamin deficiency recovery process. I'm going to throw a disclaimer out there just like I do in every one of these series of videos. I am not a doctor. I am nowhere near a professional. Alright, so if you guys have any issues with your health at all, best thing I can tell you is go see a doctor. I'm telling you guys what I am going through personally and giving you guys my story. So with all that out of the way, here we go with the symptoms. Am I still out of it? Yes, I am. I'm still doing the D3 and I'm also doing B12 as well. I did go to the doctor on the 30th. Here's the update on the vitamins. My vitamin D is now up within normal range. It is at 32 now. Which the doctor was actually kind of concerned about that because he's never seen anything go up that fast before. I told him all my symptoms. I presented him the possibility of mold exposure. He looked very concerned and he said, you know what? Everything that you're going through right now makes sense. He goes, I don't think this is any sort of underlying cause for your vitamin D and B12 deficiency. He goes, I'm actually seriously thinking that this is environmental. I did show him pictures of what I seen. You guys has seen it in the video as well. He did a whole workup on me. He did 5 of the regular size vials to check all my thyroid function and all that stuff. My thyroid, on the other hand, the numbers are starting to go up, so it is starting to get into hyperthyroidism. I'm trying to avoid that, and I'll explain how here in just a second. So numbers on the thyroid are starting to go up. My white blood cell count is going up, but my vitamin D levels, I haven't gotten the B12 yet. But the vitamin D levels are up to 32 now. It's still on the low side of normal, but it is within normal range. Where I would like to be personally, just to see how I feel, would be about 40 to 50, somewhere around in there. This way it's a happy medium in between all that. So I'm still working on that. Still going to take the vitamin D3 10,000 every day, probably for the next week or 2, or maybe the next month. Who knows? You guys remember I have a thyroid nodule over here, and I still feel like I have something in my throat. Well, he checked that over, and he's like, yep, you do have a thyroid nodule, and your thyroid is swollen. So what that means is, with all of my blood work coming back the way that it is that my body is trying to fight off something. Something is in my body, and it does not like it, and it's trying to fight it off. The only thing we can think of is the mold. So he did 5 regular vials to check everything, and he did 4 huge vials. What those are is blood cultures. He's checking for bacterial growth and fungal growth. Those will probably be about a week before I get those results. My tinnitus is still there. My vision has changed. I do believe I've got astigmatism. I have to go to a vision center to get my eyes checked again. Plus these glasses, I've had the same prescription for like 3 or 4 years. I know we're supposed to do it every year, but I've been able to see this whole time, so it didn't really bother me. So I need to get an update anyway. That is what's going on. We are, as I said, we are moving. We are getting out of here. The next video coming up that I will be doing today is the possible mold part 3. I'm going to show you guys what I've discovered, and we're going to take a look around the house and everything else. You guys know my stepdaughter was in the hospital for roughly the same symptoms as the wife had done about a month and a half, 2 months ago. My stepson also, who will soon be my son, he's very dizzy. His tinnitus is getting pretty nasty, so we got to take him back into the doctor and figure it out. Right now, we're just waiting on results. Once we figure this out and get definitive answers, then we're going to be able to know what is going on with us. We did notice too that when we were at the hospital with my daughter, over 24-hour deals, we come back in the house and it smelled absolutely musty. So we got a couple of moisture remover things. These ones are in bags, so any moisture that it removes will go down in a bag. It'll show if we have moisture or not. So those have been up since last night. We're gonna see if there's anything there. So we're just trying to gather everything and figure out what's going on. I did, however, start on cayenne supplement. I also started on a garlic supplement, and I also started on a activated charcoal supplement. And In the next video, I will explain what those do. Anyway, guys, that's the update, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to thank everybody. If you guys have made it this far, thank you very much for watching this video all the way through. I also want to thank everybody for all the prayers and the thoughts and the ideas to figure out, try to help everybody figure out, including my own doctor and the kids' doctors and everybody else, to figure out, to pinpoint what is going on with us. I want to thank everybody for their prayers and thoughts as well. You guys, it's really helping. We'll catch you on week 6.